up YouTube? Today we're going to go over how to connect to your brand new Ubuntu EC2 instance. So I actually lost my account and had to go and rebuild everything, so I think everything's exactly the way it was last time. So we're going to SSH into our Ubuntu server, which means we're going to connect to it via a Linux terminal. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. It helps if you have Linux experience or Unix experience. But if not, I'll show you how to get around in it. It's not too complicated. So head over, you're going to start out in here, head over to your EC2 terminal, go under instances, and select your Ubuntu server. Now click connect. You can either connect through an SSH client like PuTTY, or what I like to do is use the built-in Java SSH client. So the username is going to be Ubuntu, and this is your kind of your password. So it's going to be that data path. Remember that key we downloaded? That's our password into the server. So find your key file. Remember where you stored it on your computer. Right click it, find the properties of it, copy the location of the file, paste it in, and then paste in the file name after that, so it knows exactly where to find this password. Once you have that, click Launch SSH Client. Let your browser launch Java. It's required that Java runs for this SSH client to work. Also, you need Java installed in order to run this. But if you want to go through PuTTY, I believe there's instructions to use PuTTY, or I think you can log in through Linux on this. So say yes to all the questions that pop up. Also, do not close this tab, or this will kill the terminal as well. Host key not found. There we go. Awesome. So this is your server right now. Hit ls. ls is the command that shows every single file or program in your current directory. And right now, it's absolutely blank, which is exactly what it wants to. It's a blank slate. We can do whatever we want to it. So now that that's done with, we can also FTP into our file, or into our server. So disconnect from that for now. Open up your FileZilla. Ignore all this. So FileZilla uses an FTP protocol, which means it connects to the URL using ftp // then the URL. But this is going to be encrypted FTP. So in order to get around that, you have to go to Edit Settings, go to SFTP under Connection, hit Add Key File. Now scroll down to your file. It's going to be mine's ubuntu key.pem. Let's convert it. I've already done this in the test. I called it ubuntu key2.ppk. You won't get that message, and then once that's finished, hit OK, and you should be good. Now you're going to want to build a new website. Let's call this Ubuntu server. Hit done. Now protocols can be SFTP, and you're going to have a username, and your username is going to be exactly what this username here is. So for me, that's going to be Ubuntu. For most other EC2 clients, it's going to be EC2. It's EC2-user. And also store the location in the cache, just to save you guys a lot of trouble. Always store things in the cache. Right. So now that's Ubuntu, hit connect. You have to enter a host name. Alright, so your host name is going to be an IP address. Your IP address for the servers, I forgot about this. Right now, usually what you'll do is you'll create an elastic IP address and associate that server to that IP address. So let's go ahead and get that done now. So let's allocate a new IP address. I believe you do get charged for new addresses, and you have to associate the address to the Ubuntu server. Then you click associate, and then it will automatically, whenever you go to this IP address, this will automatically go to your server. Without this, you can get around that if you don't want to pay any money. You can find your IP address by the public DNS, I believe. So you go to this address, and this will be your server, which is nothing right now. So once you find your IP address, paste it up here in host. You don't need HTTP. And then you press connect. It's not currently, it takes a while to get connected to the server, so it might be a few minutes. And there it goes. You're now remoted into your Linux server through an FTP client and through an SSH. That's it for this tutorial. Next one, we're going to go into installing not Linux, what am I talking about? PHP Apache servers on top of this, so you can host your files directly on top of the EC2 instance. That sums it up for today. Check out the new site I'm building right now. It's kind of embarrassing. Hopefully there'll be a lot of content on it. The about page is going to be done. I have a blog going. That's about it. Keep subscribed, comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.